Hey everyone, Sunrai Kai here. Today I'm going to be watching the second episode of Tensei shitara Ken Deshita. I keep wanting to call it that slime show. I had to fight it every time. But anyway, first episode, we got things started. We got our duo that were destined to be together, and I guess we'll see how they progress on that basis. So let's jump on in. 3, 2, 1, play. Right, that was definitely stressed to be an important thing last time. Evolution, very important. Which, didn't seem to go too well. I mean, to be fair, you can't really get any better than Kuroneko, so what do you evolve to that's better than that? Really nothing. Oh no, rabbit! Let's see, you gotta slay some goblins. Yeah, definitely more so than I was expecting. Nobody's gonna dare throw rock at her now. Create water! Konosuba. That just always makes you think of Konosuba. Also, yeah, she calls him that. I mean, Sasuga cat girl. Kensei. That pun was completely lost in translation, but I got it. Because he said Jinsei, Jin, written with a kanji for person, but they switch it to Kensei because Ken is sword. They definitely failed at translating that. They just called it New Life as their way of giving up. I mean, I made my feelings clear on the translation last episode. I'm not going to go too much into that here. But did we get the opening last time? I feel like we didn't. I'm pretty sure we didn't, so I should really pay attention. Tensei shitara's Ken Deshita. Apparently, okay. Title of the show, title of the song. Fair enough. Oh, well, that was really cool. Can I say that again? Man, there's some fire shots in this opening. Also, it really seems like goblins are the main antagonist. Could be a spin-off of Goblin Slayer. A dwarf and elf, we're covering a lot of bases. Gotta get those, 7 moons on the shot. By 7, I mean 6. Yeah, we got the title in the preview last time. So, disgusting. Goblins are the worst. That's why they need to all die. Every last one of them. Oh, the breath. Oh, goblin breath. Ugh. I can't imagine what would possibly smell worse than goblin breath. Yeah, let's cut him up. That's pretty useful. Yeah, definitely good for small fry, Now you better run. Yeah, let's give that a secret between us. Yeah, like I said, we're going to a city. Understandable. I mean, it wasn't that hard to see through. Great Wolf Plane. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, that's basically what he's saying. You're the one that very much disturbed things. Fenrir. Yeah, did you hear anything about a flying sword? Ah, disappointment. I don't think she's any rank adventurer right now. Would you stop being just unpleasant back there? Naturally, S is the top tier one, as usual. I mean, our sword here definitely is going to be familiar with this concept. Never heard of them. She's totally into it, though. And she can totally become one because she has a legendary sword. There we go. We definitely need some food, so definitely need some money. Is there a reason why you're just so rude? They don't have the guts to say any of this up to her face, just mumbling back there. I bet he has a Twitter account. I can't imagine cuddling with a sword would be all that pleasant. Oh, okay. Disgusting. It's a nice gate. It was the least you could do if we defended you on the way here. Apparently you should pay her quite a bit of money for that. First time. Yeah, so much to see. Yeah, the sword could cut you in half very easily. So I'd watch what you say. Because she's not just for show, she can wield it. Okay. I'm not saying you're wrong, but... So close to 400. So what's yours again? Doesn't make a reaction, I'm guessing it's less than that. Okay, I mean, 392 is still respectable, but... I bet you have more growth potential than they do. Gotta really improve this sword's self-esteem now. She's definitely too sweet for this world. What the hat that guy's got. Okay, so I guess these are her thoughts. Yeah, they look very scummy. And then the sweetest girl in the world just walks in. I want to be an adventurer, ma'am. Can I sign up, please? You don't know. You don't know what this girl can do. Is there like a test? Ooh, that could be fun. She won't. I appreciate your concern, but don't worry. It's all good. That's what you think. Prepare to be surprised. Which I guess is kind of an oxymoron, but... Because if you were prepared to be surprised, you wouldn't be surprised. Okay, I think I saw him in the opening. So... Okay. Look at her face. So basically battle Oni for a test. He does look fairly intimidating. Yeah, just no problem. I wait to look at her face when she just chops this man in half. I'm just probably not gonna kill him, but you know, just wrecks him. Yeah, those are some solid stats. And yeah, 650 attack. So it might not be a cakewalk, but I still think she'll win. Because you kind of established that his attack power isn't really that high relative to other adventures and stuff. Commercial break, I mean, it would be, but... Who is this? Yeah, it's gotta be somebody important, but let's get back to the fight. He is pretty fast. And he is quite big. No slamming or smashing Fran, please. Yeah, really fast. And she has a front row seat to this. She's gotta be careful since the breeze gonna totally hit her. Yeah, we've basically been on the defensive the whole time. We gotta yell at our own attacks, you know. Yeah, I really was expecting him to hold back a bit more than this, considering how seemingly weak the opponent is. And that it's supposed to be a test, you know. Okay, we have buff potential. Okay, let's go. Now it's a fight. Give him a haircut, have it fall off. That would be funny. Some damage was done. Of course they can just regenerate, frickin' cheater. Means we can chop off a limb without worrying about it, right? Yeah, he's not gonna stay on our way of our dreams. Oh, wow. Earth arms. That would be really cool to do. Hold your opponent still while you stab them. Yeah, how do you like them apples? I knew you'd be impressed. Yeah, let's do a finishing stab. Dragon Fang. It's a cool attack name, too. Oh, I told you to be careful, ma'am. Just slammed him to that wall. I mean, if only you knew. So do I pass or, Yeah, if you failed to do that, there's nothing wrong with the test, so... I think he approves. What is that name? Klimt? What are the names in this show? Got some meat. I'm so hungry. Kanzen Makuhi. Love this girl. Nope. No sneaking a peek. Smart. Yeah, I bet things don't completely add up. But... okay. There's no ill will there. She's a good girl. 136. I mean, elf, yeah, I guess it makes sense, but damn. Okay, get this girl set up with a guild card and send her on her way. It's a big crystal. Oh, okay. I assume we're just gonna go with like a warrior kind of thing. Everything. Yeah. I assume swordsman, but... this 12-year-old girl has infinite possibilities. I always enjoy characters being just so surprised by just how special the protagonist is. That's one of those things I never get tired of in anime. I think she said spell word, but okay. Interesting design. Also, we still have not got our proper clothes. We really should get on that. I'd like to buy a cute skirt if you have one. I just love the whole telepathy thing they got going on. Oh! Scare the... that kind of scared... there's so much you get comments on there. But, yeah, to pretend like you grab it from behind you. Anyway, I love the secret voice that speaks to her that nobody else hears. That's a really cool thing that they got going on. Wow. Butchered extremely cleanly. Can I have a room now? I'd like to lay down, please. Nailed the most normal name we've seen so far. We're just saying something. Yeah, I had a feeling some jerk was gonna stop her. I could feel it in the back of my mind. You know, kind of like the scene in Overlord, you know, almost. Hey, we're gonna just bully and harass this random 12-year-old girl. You know, that's what we're gonna do. Who knows? Freaking Wolverine wannabe over here. Why do we miss that? Seemed like important stuff. Yeah, can we stab now? You got some faulty logic. She already doesn't like you people. You're making it worse. There we go. Thank you for that. Yeah, you did not cleanly butcher. I mean, she's clearly telling you what's wrong with it. Yeah, get good like her. Tell them. I do quite like this girl. She's now the new third favorite character in the show. Maybe higher, I have to give it some thought. That's what makes it so great. You just want to get kicked out, don't you? Yeah. Now it's gonna sit back and let this amazing woman just get attacked by this jerk. That reminds me of a girl in a visual novel I'm currently reading. We're just gonna kill you, at least if I had my way. Okay, that was some blood loss. What exactly did we attack or cut? Oh, the legs. Oh, damn. Well, that serves you right. Oh, yeah, you crossed the line, I guess. That was definitely... I didn't think she had it in her. I had it in her. It had it in her. I can't words. Man, those thighs. Anybody else want to mess with me? Apparently they did not learn the lesson. Like everyone thinks, hey, it'll go better when I do it. Sounds great. Anybody else? I didn't think so. Screw you. Yeah, I mean, anybody here could vouch for that. Sounds good. Never piss off now. So yeah, she's number 2 now at least. Now that is. With Fran being number 1, it wasn't obvious. Oh, he knows. Yeah, that was the guy we saw very briefly during the exam. That yeah, he walked in, then we cut back to the exam. So, very obviously going to be an important character if he knows it's about the intelligence weapon thing. Episode definitely zoomed by quicker than the first one did. Because as usual, you know, first episode's kind of bogged down by things it has to get through. Second episode, usually you can actually more just get to the more interesting bits, if that makes sense. Ah, those eyes are so beautiful. Also, clearly cat-like, very intentional. Yeah, more is less than strong. I still don't really understand what that means. If somebody knows, you're more than welcome to explain it to me. Does it mean, you know, quality over quantity? Best guess I can make. I still have not gotten used to those silly eyes on the sword. Just to make that clear. Right, the grizzled old blacksmith. Definitely referring to the dwarf we saw at the end there. Okay, and then credits roll. Why does Steam keep wanting to restart? What is the problem? But anyway, that was the second episode of Tensei shitara Ken Deshita. I just have to say that title very slowly, or I will mess it up. But yeah, definitely a very good episode. I think I like this episode more than the first one. I mean, the first one definitely had good bits, you know, especially after the two met up, right? But you know, before that was just grinding and looking at stats and you know stuff like that. So, and also having to suffer through cat girl abuse. But you know, not to say that episode 1 didn't have cool bits, it certainly did. But to episode 2, just we had an actual battle between two humanoid warriors, right? Not that killing a bear isn't cool and all, but you know, striking blades with somebody else that yells out cool anime attack names and stuff like that. That's just more interesting to me than killing an animal, you know, if that makes sense at all. So that was cool to see. And also we had the bonus points of having this woman not Fel, Bell, Rel, Tel, Del, the girl, you know who I'm referring to. But yeah, getting to see her as a observer, as an audience member, essentially, getting to get to see how truly powerful she is, you know, actually win the fight and all that, because she was just, you know, because some of the things she said, she did allude to the fact that she probably does, you know, have some starry-eyed, you know, young 12, 13, 14-year-olds be like, I want to be an adventurer because it's so cool. I want to go out and stab stuff and earn money and drink alcohol in bars with my friends, and it'll be great. The adventure life for me. And then, you know, if they actually went out there, they die day one, right? So, you know, kind of like Goblin Slayer, you know, some adventurers who don't know what they're don't know what they're getting themselves into, can get themselves killed. You know, that's more or less kind of what she was expecting there with her, because she doesn't have the same kind of foresight, omniscience, I don't know what you want to call it, but, you know, she doesn't have that audience perspective, so she doesn't know that she's more than qualified to be an adventurer, right? You know, and then she also, not only does she win, you know, she whips out, like, this tons of stuff to sell and all that, so really good stuff, definitely. That was really, it was funny, because, you know, the sword with Shisho, he was like, hey, just pretend like you're grounded from behind you, you know, so she doesn't question the warping in or whatever, however that works, right? And then just fills up the room as if she could hide all that behind her. That was one of the funnier bits of the episode for me. I quite enjoyed that. But yeah, we had the exam battle, which was cool. We got some random just thugs there getting what they deserve for sure. But yeah, really cool stuff. I enjoyed this episode quite a bit. What was her name? It was something L. It's nothing important right now, but it's bothering me. But also, luckily, she was able to keep her identity and everything secret from this elf guy who tried to peek into her mind or whatever. So, I mean, he knows she's a good girl, so he's not going to worry about it too much. But also, what class did she choose? I think it was spell sword. I mean, it's got to be spell sword. I think they called it spell word like once or twice. But I assume it's spell sword, which is, I guess, a mix of magicalness and sword fighting, I guess. But yeah, I mean, it says here, it looks like you can use both sword arts and spells that way. So, yeah, we got our class. We became an official adventurer, I guess, and all that. We dealt with those bad guys in a surprisingly brutal fashion. You know, got a nice bag of gold. I think he said it was equivalent to 1.9 million yen. I mean, I don't know how much that is in American money off the top of my head, but it's definitely a lot, you know. I'm sure it's, I want to say it's over $100,000. At the very least, over 10,000. I don't know. It's a lot of money, you know. Definitely enough to get a room and stuff. Nell, there we go. Nell. Thank you. But yeah, screw those guys just picking a fight, you know. I really enjoyed Nell just telling them off. It was great. And like all bad people, when they lose a fight, they resort to violence and all that. So luckily we had somebody who was more powerful than them to put them in their place, to help put them in their place, essentially. Good stuff. Good stuff. And that was the episode, you know. We had a bit of a teaser with almost an elf, with this dwarf guy at the end, and it'll be interesting to see exactly what he has to say, really. If he's, you know, because they said he was a blacksmith in the title of next episode, so he's probably knows a thing or two about weapons, so maybe he could modify, buff, improve our blade somehow. I don't know. Either way, I'm sure it'll be useful. But yeah, thank you for watching, and hope to see you in the next video. Until then, bye-bye.